Dress up like the city's kings and queens in polished shoes and silver screens, but I'd rather slide on my worn-out boots and fake a smile in their tailored suits. So the laughter's loud in that crowded hall, but it's all just noise, no soul at all. Give me a bar stool over champagne, where the jukebox knows my name, where the whiskey pours and the stories flow. Not a stage smile, I gotta show. I'll take my mud-stained jeans and a neon sign over that chandelier light anytime. They sip their drinks with little pinkies out, counting cards, but what's it all about while I'm belly up with my closest friends, sharing jokes that don't pretend. Yeah, the lights might shine on that ballroom floor, but I'm happy right where the neon's warm. Give me a bar stool over champagne, where the jukebox knows my name, where the whiskey pours and the stories flow. Not a stage smile, I gotta show. I'll take my mud-stained jeans and a neon sign over that chandelier light anytime. So keep your silver spoons and your fancy dance. I'm happy in a honky-tonk romance, where the songs are honest and the nights are long, where I belong, where I belong. Give me a bar stool over champagne, where the jukebox knows my name, where the whiskey pours and the stories flow. Not a stage smile, I gotta show. I'll take my mud-stained jeans and a neon sign over that chandelier light anytime. Yeah, give me a bar stool, give me a bar stool over all that fancy jazz. I'm sticking to the one spot where my heart's at. He walked in just past closing time, boots scuffed on worn-out pine. The old jukebox started playing his tune, a brand new song beat the moon. They said he's wrong, but they don't know the story behind that stubborn glow. But the bar sings he's right every night in those neon lights, with every pour and every cheer. He finds the truth he holds dear. They say he's wrong, but here's the fact: the bar sings he's right. A weathered face and worn out hands, a life not shaped by easy plans. He's got scars that tell the tales of roads that broke and winds that way. They talk critiquing from outside, but none have walked that rugged ride. Still the bar sings he's right every night in those neon lights, with every pour and every cheer. He finds the truth he holds dear. They say he's wrong, but here's the fact: the bar sings he's right. And sometimes the world don't understand the ways a man can make a stand. In a room full of doubts and quiet fights, the bar will always sing his rights. Yeah, the bar sings he's right through the laughter and the quiet nights, with every story shared, every side. He's living truth, not passing lies. They say he's wrong, but ain't it bright? still sings he's right. So raise your glass to the misunderstood. In that little bar, he's doing good. They said he's wrong, but if you ask tonight, you'll hear the bar sing he's right. Showed up where the lights were low, not on the list but still in tow. Front porch stories left behind, a six-string singing in his mind. They raised their glasses, tried to drown him out, but he wasn't fading, no fear or doubt. He sings louder than the champagne corks, filling up the quiet with his honest chords. Not invited, not sorry, he's making his own way. A voice that won't be lost in the fray. No velvet ropes or fancy signs, just worn-out boots and well-worn lines. Every note like a country road, carrying tales of love and home. Crowd may chatter, turn their back, but he's got heart, he's got the knack. He sings louder than the champagne corks, filling up the quiet with his honest chords. Not invited, not sorry, he's making his own way. Oh, in the corner where the magic's real, he's standing strong, nothing to conceal. No need for tickets, no velvet skies, just open road and honest goodbye. He sings louder than the champagne corks, filling up the quiet with his honest chords. Not invited, not sorry, he's making his own way. A voice that won't be lost in the fray. So here's to those who choose their song in places where they don't belong. They'll keep on singing, come what may. Their music rising clear as day. Friday night he rolled into town, jeans worn thin, old hat tipped down. No invitation, no RSVP, just a smile and a six-string he'd set free. Where laughter rises, the music plays, he finds his seat. No need to say he's not invited, not sorry at all. Sing louder than the champagne corks fall in that little dive where the story is drowned. He's the loudest soul in this small town. The jukebox hums a familiar tune, but he's the star under the neon moon, strumming truths on worn-out strings, pouring heart where the evening clings. Glasses clink, but he steals the show with every note. The room starts to glow. He's not invited, not sorry at all. Sings louder than the champagne corks fall in that little dive where the stories drown. He's the loudest soul in this small town. scores just honest tunes on hardwood floors. He's the flame that sparks the crowd, in every verse he plays it loud. He's not invited, not sorry at all. Sings louder than the champagne corks fall in that little dive where the stories drown. He's the loudest soul in this small town. So here's to the ones who roam alone, finding music in places unknown. Not invited, not sorry to sound the loudest voice in the quietest town. He stands outside that old church door, a little nervous but he's sure. His suit's not satin, silk, or fine. His tux is flannel and it suits him fine. It ain't about the fancy thread, it's how you wear it, not what's said. In that worn-out shirt and flannel tux, he's got a heart that's full of luck. Simple truths and honest signs. His flannel tux, it suits him fine. The boots he wore on back road trail, kicking rocks and raising tails, now polish shines where dirt won't shine. His flannel tux, it suits him fine. No velvet gloves or fancy gold, just stories worn and soul untold. In that worn-out shirt and flannel tux, he's got a heart that's full of luck. Simple truths and honest signs. His flannel tux, it suits him fine. The preacher grins, the choir sings, but he just smiles at simple things. Love don't come wrapped in silk and lace, it's in the courage on his face. In that worn-out shirt and flannel tux, he's got a heart that's full of luck. Simple truths and honest signs. His flannel tux, it suits him fine. So here's to the man who wears his soul in flannel strips, strong and whole. A love that's true, a life divine. His flannel tux will always shine. She threw a party down on Maple Street. Lights hung low and the porch was sweeping clean. Music playing soft in the summer night. But then he rolled in, wasn't dressed quite right. No fancy suit, no tie or cuff, just those worn out boots and a heart that's tough. He's got boots, beer breath and borrowed pride. Walks through the door like he owns the night. A little rough around the edges, but he stands tall inside with boots, beer breath and borrowed pride. He caught her eye from across the room, a crooked smile breaking through the gloom. Stories hanging heavy in his steady gaze of long lost roads and bitter days. No silver spoon, just scars and tales of dirt road nights and mighty trails. He's boots, beer, breath, and barroom pride. Walks through the door like he owns the night. A little rough round the edges, but he stands tall inside with boots, beer, breath, and barroom pride. Underneath the neon glow and laughter's rise, there's a man who's lived and learned from every hard goodbye. No polished charm, just a soul laid bare in his simple ways. You find someone who cares. He's got boots, beer, breath, and barroom pride. Walks through the door like he owns the night. A little rough round the edges, but he stands tall inside with boots, beer, breath, and barroom pride. When the party's over and the lights go down, you find him still standing on familiar ground. Not much to offer but a steadfast light in boots, beer, breath, and barroom pride. Out here the sun sets slow on that worn out porch swing. We ain't got no silver spoons, just these old rings that drive their shiny cars down a marble lane. We laugh over beers about their high-class games, 'cause they're chasing dreams in their polished shoes. But we find gold in these worn-out blues. So here's to the nights at the bar stool light, where stories grow taller than the jukebox fights. We ain't got their diamonds, but we got our pride. Raise a glass to the real ones, friends side by side. They sit in their towers counting all their gain, but we count the memories and the fun and rain. The hard knocks teach lessons no money can buy, and laughter's free when you're living life right. 'Cause they're lost in deals with their fancy plan, while we find joy in clapping hands. So here's to the nights at the bar stool light, where stories grow taller than the jukebox fights. We ain't got the diamonds, but we got our pride. Raise a glass to the real ones, friends side by side. Forks to match our dinner plates, just greasy fries and good old faith. We might not own the world of glass and steel, but in this small room our hearts all heal. So here's to the nights at the bar stool light, where stories grow taller than the jukebox fights. We ain't got the diamonds, but we got our pride. Raise a glass to the real ones, friends side by side. Take your coats and your high-rise views, we'll be here singing our honest blues. Raise a glass to the real ones, friends side by side, where life's simple joys are amplified. Used to hold her hand tight on Friday night, two-stepping under neon lights. But the clock kept ticking and the town kept talking about the man who lost his fight. Swapped the porch swing moments for a bar stool seat where the jukebox spun their favorite beat. She'd call his name out through the cracked screen door, but he was hearing something more. He traded love for laughter and beer, chosen memories drowned in the years. Now the hollow laughs, all that's clear, just a man with his pride and a cooler near. Empty bottles line the edge of the old oak shelf like trophies of the times he left himself, trying to find freedom in a glass or two, forgetting what he once knew. Her picture's still taped on the fridge at home, but it's covered in fingerprints and dusted tones. He's chasing shadows of a better day while the sun slips quietly away. He traded love for laughter and beer, chosen memories drowned in the years. Now the hollow laughs, all that's clear, just a man with his pride and a cooler near. Maybe tomorrow he'll find the strength inside to bring back the heart that he left behind. But tonight it's just the hum and the crowd and a silence that speaks too loud. He traded love for laughter and beer, chosen memories drowned in the years. Now the hollow laughs, all that's clear, just a man with his pride and a cooler near. He's got a lifelines where a smile once grew, but he's still chasing what he thought was true. One more round before the night disappears, a lonely toast to the love and a beer. He rolls down that dusty road, worn boots and faded jeans. No fancy clothes to catch your eye, just working on his dreams. Sun clinging to his weathered face, hands rough but kind and mild. In a world full of pretense, he just shows up with a smile. He doesn't dress up, he doesn't show off, no need for bright lights or fancy talk. When life gets heavy, he's a steady style, the kind of man who just shows up with a smile. Saturday mornings at the county fair, you'll find him by the gate, helping neighbors, tipping hats, never early, never late. No sir, he's no runaway star, no need to chase the mile. He's got his heart where it belongs, and he just shows up with a smile. He doesn't dress up, he doesn't show off, no need for bright lights or fancy talk. When life gets heavy, he's a steady style, the kind of man who just shows up with a smile. Through storms and hard times, when the world's unkind, he's a hand that's there, the peace you'll find. No flash, no crowd, just honest and true. A simple grace shining through. He doesn't dress up, he doesn't show off, no need for bright lights or fancy talk. When life gets heavy, he's a steady style, the kind of man who just shows up with a smile. So here's to the ones who keep it real, who don't need gold to let you feel. In a noisy world, he's worth your while, a gentle soul who just shows up with a smile. He rolled up dusty boots on polished floors, between tartan ties and shined up Oxfords. Jacket creased from working nights, but a crooked smile that fit just right. No silver spoon, no velvet rope, just a weathered hat and a little hope. He's a suit and boots at the ball tonight, uninvited but still in the spotlight, with a cold beer held steady in his hand, owning the room like he planned. While suits not slow in their tailored talk, he spins a tale like a country walk, laughs that ripple through crystal wine. He's the honest line in a fancy rhyme, no polished charm, no brand new ties, just a heart that beats under open skies. He's a suit and boots at the ball tonight, uninvited but still in the spotlight, with a cold beer held steady in his hand, owning the room like he planned. Maybe he's out of place on this marble floor, but he doesn't need the keys to the door, because what he brings is simple and true, a little bit of real among the blue. He's a suit and boots at the ball tonight, uninvited but still in the spotlight, with a cold beer held steady in his hand, owning the room like he planned. So here's to the man who's got no